Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another Hero House Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the S.H Figuarts Zoro. Zoro, not Zolo. Sorry, I grew up on 4Kids, so to me, he's kind of always going to be Zolo. From the Romance Dawn. This is him pre-time skip, which for my money is Zoro at his peak. It's One Piece when it was at its peak, personally. I think this was his coolest look by far. I love this pirate outfit loads more than the samurai outfit he gets. I mean, he is meant to be a pirate. Yes, he's a swordsman, but he's also a pirate, and I think the pirate aesthetic just looks cooler. When he used to take off his bandana here, that was awesome. I found Zoro to be a very hype character, and then kind of just lost interest in him once he sort of, went off and trained with Mihawk time skip. I don't know why. But I lost a lot of interest in One Piece post time skip. I'm trying to get back into it. I mean, I'm getting these One Piece figures now, and I'm sort of keeping up kind of with what is happening in the manga, but that's neither here nor there. We're here to talk about the figure itself. And I really, really like him. He's not perfect. There's some interesting choices with the articulation. I'm not sure why they've done a lot of things they have. It's overly complicated, but it's by no means a bad figure. You can get him into pretty much any pose you want. The faces he comes with are fantastic. His swords look really cool. The design itself, he looked great on a shelf or just standing there. The hair color, again, when he had this sort of softer green, I think that was visually more appealing. His earrings are done great, like you can see there. Well, you'll see if my camera focuses on it. There we go. Really nicely painted, cool gold. Then he's got this sort of his wristband. His swords look really nice. Again, they've done the interesting choice where these are just the tops of his swords and the sheaths don't have a full barrel, and then the swords themselves come separately. But the swords look really good. Beautiful paint job on those. Let's get into the articulation, I guess. His head will move in pretty much any way you want it to. Double ball peg, looks great. No complaints there. Really, really good. Shoulders. This is where they get weird. That is a quirky joint. And not necessarily an attractive one. Like, it gives him more than 90 degrees motion. Lots of rotation in the shoulder. Like, I guess he can kind of get his arm across because of it. But it doesn't look good. Just a simple, old-fashioned butterfly joint would do the job and wouldn't look so bizarre. You can get his arm that far back. So it does give you a lot of posing options. I'm not saying that's not the case, but it is an odd choice. Then you've got a swivel at the bicep. That gives you 360. Double jointed elbow gives you more than 90. And then your wrists are just little pegs. He's got the wrist, the joint here at his ab. Double ball peg. Comes back that far, so you can get quite a bit out of that. Comes forward. Forward is really hindered by this waist piece there, so you can only get him that far forward. So that's not a huge amount of motion, but side to side, not oodles. No. Forward that much. Can you do the splits? Yes, and the scabbards, which just peg in to the side, don't really hinder that. Got a thigh swivel. Double jointed, well, no, not a double jointed, a single jointed knee that still gives you more than 90. So could he have had better knees? Yes. That's a very valid criticism. Does he have a shin swivel? Yep, shin swivel that's cut into the boot, so it's incredibly well hidden. Looks great. Foot can go down that much, up that much, not huge amounts, and then decent toe hinge. So, some janky choices in the articulation. Like, why he didn't get double jointed knees, I have no idea. And this ridiculously over-engineered shoulders, kind of like what we saw in the Ace figure. I don't know why they're doing this. It's not the most visually appealing, and it doesn't give them super enhanced articulation. So it's just a strange choice all around. But conversely, he can do pretty much any pose you'd want from him. Does look really good on a shelf, especially when you switch the bandana on as well. I'll mention this bandana just slips off his arm. You just remove the hand and it comes off. so you can have him accurate when he's getting serious in a fight and putting on his bandana, which I always love when a character has a tick like that. You know, how Ash would flip his hat backwards when a Pokemon battle was becoming serious. That's always a cool character trait. Do you have any characters that you really like? They're sort of getting into high gear movement. If you do, let me know. Quick size comparison. Here he is next to Luffy, who will be getting, Luffy. And that seems about right to me. Zoro should be taller than Luffy. Where am I going to rank this guy? The weird choices make him a 4.5 out of 5, and the limited articulation areas. But he's still a really good figure. If you like Zoro, this is probably going to be your definitive figure. He looks really, really good. Yeah, 4.5 out of 5. And we'll leave it there. Let's dive into the pictures and wrap this up. If you enjoyed this review, we have plenty more. We also have Hero House, Figure Fights, Top 10 list, ranking list, just loads of content to enjoy. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you for your time and all the best. Bye.
Howdy everyone, and thanks for watching my video. If you liked what you saw here, you might consider picking up my books, Knaves on Waves and Enemies of All Mankind. They're a fantasy series that tells the story of a daring pirate crew as they attempt to topple an evil empire. It's got sword fights, sorcery, humour, drinking, all the good stuff that you enjoy. The links are in the description below, so please pop on round and maybe pick yourself up a copy or two. Give me some feedback if you can, and yeah, I look forward to hearing your thoughts. As always, thank you for your time and all the best. Bye.